So most of you guys are really asking me how they can predict for first half outcome. Something like draw, first half draw, or first half straight win. Those outcome really happen early. Yes, before the game ends. And you can see your outcome early before the games ends. So that is very interesting, and it become very easy to win too. Yes, it become very easy to win if you have first half predictions and you really have a very proper and accurate strategy for that. Then it is really going to help. So today, that is what we're going to do here. You are welcome on Winners Food, and as you can see, what we always do. Today is a new day, and when I get more feedback, that is why I tell you to comment. Bring your comments, bring your feedback, whatever you think we should move on to, or whatever you think you don't understand. So when I read up your comments, though most of you guys have different question for answer, and I really compare them and arrange them from the top. You understand? Yes. So those of you guys asking me how to predict for first half draw and first half win, this video is for you guys, and I know it is going to help everyone, not only them, because maybe someone is asking, but you are not asking. You still need it. That is how it goes. So as you can see, we are on it today, and before you can get first half prediction, you need to know what is going to happen at the end of the match or at the end of the 90 minutes. And we are going to base on draw particularly. And those are having high odds, a bit high odds. And it is very easy if you want to come out with a specific draw match, because I've already been teaching you all of these strategies and everything. So for that, not every draw game that you can get, game that can end up with draw at the full 90 minutes after your predictions, you understand? Not all those games are going to end up first half draw. Some will end up for first half win, at the end it will end up with draw. Or some will end up with first half draw, and at the end it will end up with full-time draw. And if you have this strategy, it is really going to help you to predict for an outcome like first half and full-time outcome. Most of the times we have some outcomes which is very higher, even higher, having high odds, like correct score, the first half full-time outcome. You can predict for first half win and full-time draw, or first half draw and full-time draw, or first half draw full-time win. That really give you high outcome, like 5 to 10 odds outcome, which really help you. So if you have games like 2 or 3 games like that, you can get more than 50 plus odds, and you know how it goes. So if you are with me here today, we are going to do this first half draw, and at the end you have more things to know from there. So we are firstly going to find game which is easily end up with draw, and we all know that all those draw outcomes are having similar straight win odds, and the draw odds must be under 3.40 coming to 2.50. So you can see that we have 3.20 odds here. 3.70 is more than 3.50, so we don't go for that. We have 3.40 here. If you come down, we have 2.85 odds here. Yeah, so odds like that we typically put our eye on odds like that, because odds like this, it is easy for you to go on if it is going to happen with draw. I'm not saying all these matches I've selected with draw outcome is going to happen with draw, but we are basing firstly on the odds that we are expecting. So after that, after the analysis and it is not fitting what we want, we are not going to, continue, predicting that or selecting those outcomes. So firstly, I would like to base on this match, which is having draw odds with 2.85 odds and having 1.5 odds with 1.48 getting to 1.50 odds, which is very higher. And if 1.5 could happen, it could happen for both teams scoring a goal, at least 1-1. Because if you can check the both team goals, you can see that home team is having 1.40 odds, away team is having 1.42. Very similar odds for both teams to score a goal, and they are all basing on the odds that we expect at least a goal for a team to score. And this is very easy. So after getting to know the odds like this, and typically that draw could happen, it could happen at 1-1 or 0-0, but if you check on the stats, that is going to give you a little bit different idea on what you think. So this is how it goes. You can see that with the previous matches that they have played with other teams, it has happened 3 draw outcome for the home and only 1 draw outcome for the away. So if draw could happen today, then they have to give at least the home team at least the few odds that expecting a win, because they are having more draw odds. So if they still give them a list odds, which is 2.65, that is less than 2.70. So that is the least odds, meaning that it is easy for them to play draw. And if draw could happen, they could play it 1-1, as the odds is telling us that both teams can score at least 1 goal. And if both teams can score at least 1 goal, this is 1-1 outcome. And if you come here too, you can see that this draw is having 2.85 odds. If you check on both team goals that they have, or both team matches that they have played here, they have played 4 draw out of 5 matches that they have played, and Gimbo, which is the away team, have won 1. So imagine the away team, which they have even 1 winning, still having a very high odds than the home team. 2.65 odds against 2.70 odds. We all know that the 65 odds is lower than the 70. So they are still underrating the away team, which they have at least 1 win in their last previous matches. So meaning that if the home team has gained some little bit strength that they can challenge the away team, they are going to have home advantage to end up with draw. And you can see with their last 5 matches that they have played, you can see that they find it very difficult to score more goals against each other. So in this case, you can see that they used to score 0-0 at the first half, because 0-0 outcome has happened 3 times out of these 5, and they have played 1-1. So if the 1-1 is supposed to happen, then I think they are going to struggle at the first half. So if you have games like this, which their last previous matches, they struggle to score more goals, and they have a very high winning draw advantage, then the first half is highly going to happen at draw. They are going to play all first half and then the full time at draw. There are some games that you can have 1.20 column or 1.30 column for both team odds, which they have draw odds category. So games like that, you can see that they could definitely score a goal. So if it is like the odds, and then the stats is telling you still draw is having a high advantage, then those games like that, a goal can happen at the first half before the draw can happen at the end. You understand? But when they give you games like this, which goals are very hard to happen, and then they struggle a lot to score a goal at least, and they play more draw in their matches, as you know, you can see right here, and they also having a very high winning draw rate after analyzing it with the odds and everything. Games like this, first half, it is highly chance that they can happen it with withdraw, which is having 1.87 odds, very low odds. You understand? You can see that the home team and the away team having more than 3 odds. That's the first half win, meaning that it is very hard for at least someone to even win at the first half or to score a goal. So games like this, you can get them at the first half and full-time draw. They have they have those outcome. They have those outcome for some of the matches. I think this is the second half correct score, and the first half correct score too is there. Exact goals and everything. So those are having high odds, which if you know first half prediction and then full-time prediction, it is very high for you to win those first half win and then this full-time win, or first half draw and the full-time draw games. And it is very easy. If you are with me on Winners Food, you are going to get simple strategies and then winning tricks like this at the end. I think this is really going to help you, and this is really going to change your life. And let's all do it together by subscribing to the channel. Be part of the family. We're all going to do it together every time, every day, because as you are here with me every day, I have to provide you what or why you are here. You understand? So I think these matches that we are having, some matches are starting by 7:15. Those are draw outcome. You can analyze them all using the same strategy you used for this one. You understand? So after that, you are going to get the first half outcome, if it is going to happen at draw, or when is going to happen and the full time draw is going to happen, or if all the full time is going to happen at draw. It is very high odds, which is really going to help you. Follow me to Telegram by checking under the description section. You're going to get a Telegram link right there. Follow me there. Let's do it together. You understand? Yesterday we won, I think, 26 odds in right there. For free. I posted it for free. So those of you guys who stake, they all won. You understand? And we won, I think, 37 odds in the VIP. So if you are here with me and you are following me to where I am telling you to follow, you are going to get enough, I think, income from your investment. And I think this is really going to help you. And I know this is the reason why you are here. You think I told you that we went for a very quick, simple, a quick break for those premium correct scores. So now I wasn't having them. So we have the prompt today that you are going to start the correct scores. So if you are here with me and you are old subscriber and you have been winning with me, come in, let's do it together. And if you want to join, you can also join us. We all do it together. That's how we do it. I love you guys. Bye-bye.